chance that he's been put on the list. So it takes him. But usually the jackets will find a home. I'm thinking. And whistle, I like that. Kevin Bacon. Girl, fine, but do speed. Oh my God, I'm dying here. Hi, Jamie. Joining us. Yeah, we're fucking balls on. I don't know how. I tried to think funny and done. No, I'm not funny and done.
Can you guys hear me?
Bro,
Check.
and
1, 2. Oh, thank you.
drive.
I have no idea what happened. It was a YouTube glitch. YouTube glitch. Nothing. I mean, I'm on Starlink. You guys can see. Look,
I love it. Yeah, I don't.
see the Wi-Fi. I got Starlink. We're Starlinked. I think. Yeah, I got jammed. I don't know. I've never had that happen where the volume went out. I closed out. I even shut down the phone. Thank you, Juanita. I even shut down the phone. Oh, he had a crazy dirty look.
I told you.
You see that guy?
I already knew it was gonna come. You had one already.
Grumpy.
Here, 857. Yeah, the 30 flip. See, he already had it coming.
Grumpy.
Grumpy, yeah. What? Someone pissing his Cheerios. I have a scary. What is it? Scary conceal. Yeah. Yeah. What?
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry if I missed
I left.
any comments, but thank you, everybody, for coming back. Whoever is back, welcome in. We have, if you guys could hit the like button again, hit the share button. We're back to that square one of.
They said you're
I,
offended, no?
I had to restart. Oh, here comes the sheriff.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm willing to talk to him. Let me. We're gonna act like we're covering them.
I like
Here we are. Let's ask.
repeat. Everything they say, we repeat.
We're recovering. Oh my gosh.
We don't want to talk. Ah, it's up sick. Uh-oh. Look at me.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to all. It's like on the way over here, I was driving by like Miracle Mile. You know where that is? And I mean, it was so bad. Like people literally almost dying in the streets, they look like. And they're going to worry about us
Right.
here.
This is an issue, I guess.
We pay rent. We got jobs.
Taxpayers.
Yeah, we got kids. You know what I mean? It's like, and they're going to worry about us.
Weird. Are they still right there?
She's coming back.
Did she talk to you or no?
No, but she's doing her whole thing, dude. She'll be back here in just a second.
Probably trying to get my phone number here. Ah, Charlie, I'm kidding.
No, I'm just gonna as soon as she comes back, I'm just gonna go, oh yeah, I'm packing up. It's so ridiculous.
And what do I say? I'm like, I'm just sitting here.
Well, you're allowed to do.
I hope so.
My car shouldn't be a big deal.
Oh. Hey, but say that you heard that it was lifted. Isn't it true if she says it was lifted?
Yeah.
If yes, she can't lie. They can only lie when
Well, we're gonna have to move it because I don't. I'm gonna act like it and not give her any.
no, I'm gonna have her pat me down. You're gonna arrest me for possession.
Hit the like button. Welcome back.
That's gonna be a right, right? Hold on. Look, my head. You full dog? You full dog? Yeah, it's dog.
Sorry, guys, for being watched by
What's your tip?
the sheriff. I guess my car is a big issue here. I guess. I don't know.
Honey, get out of here. I'm not gonna. Is this a? Doesn't work with a guy. That's all right. Oh, I got it, guys. I Uber, I bus. Thank you, though. Thank you. Okay, all right. Coming off a little. I'm here for what? 6 hours. Coming up the guys. I'm blessed. You guys are jumping with me. Around here. Stop right now. Uh-oh. There's something on it. Please.
Yeah. So the it hasn't been lifted because they're already here, like all the media that was here. So we're hearing that it was lifted. Parking lot. We can park here, like one car can park here. It's not the end of the world. There's 20,000 crackheads in the city. And I mean, it's well, I don't live here, so they expect people to money. So it's like there's one car here, be a big deal. It's kind of
You're not allowed to park there. Ah, Tyler, get it. Get it. Wow.
got a bunch of assholes that live in this neighborhood. Seriously, one car is gonna make them real upset. Thanks, Sue Ellen.
Thanks for that one. But she tell you to move the car? Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But she did bushy though. You're like, I was getting out of here anyway.
it's really annoying though, man.
It is.
So they literally wasted a freaking sh- sheriff to come out here and tell me to move my one damn car here. Like it's this one car right here is just causing so much issues for the neighborhood. No, I can't. It's sad. And it's like I could see when there was like 100 media here, but to keep doing this a month later, 60 days in, and I'm not even here. I'm just parking for an hour and you guys are gonna be all I mean, they literally somebody had to call the police, the sheriff, and then the sheriff actually had to get the number to come out here. Can't park here, but it's not like one car is gonna ruin anybody's life. Two cars isn't gonna ruin it. I mean, I could see if there's 10 cars here, but the media left. And so now they're gonna put some little ordinance in. Yeah, I mean, I can drive around the neighborhood. I'm not taking it personal, but it's just annoying. It's annoying that there should be no reason that they put a parking ordinance in here at all. At any street. They do ordinances for festivals, right? But to get an ordinance shouldn't have happened that fast. we'll do some circles around. We'll do some circles around. So this is the most likely way right here that we're going that the perp would have left. Okay, we're gonna do that route. So say the perp left Nancy's, he's got Nancy right now, guys. This is where he would go, in my opinion. He would come down this road because it's the fastest way out to the main road that's not that curvy. Like the other one down Campbell is real lots of curves. This is the fastest way out without curves. It's a straight shot to Orange Grove. So in my opinion, this is where the suspect most likely drove. He could take a right here, right, at this stop sign. A suspect who abducted Nancy, there's two options. When you get here, the suspect would not go straight because it says no outlet. If he took a right, he would hit Campbell. Now, Campbell is really windy. If you guys remember that road, it's really windy. So most likely, in my opinion, the suspect took a left here. We don't know for a fact. I'm just guessing. Now, the reason I'm saying he would have took a left here is because watch how straight this road is to the main road. There's no cameras that they would now do you remember like 2 weeks ago the FBI was looking at these houses on this road? You guys remember that? I'll even point out the house that they were looking at. So here's the straight shot to the freeway or to the main Orange Grove. And if I were to take a guess, this is just a guess, this is the way that the suspect left Nancy's house, in my opinion. Now, the reason is not because it's the fastest way out, but it gets them to the road that they need to, that's a straight shot. Campbell, the other way, is a real curvy road, and it's not something that you would want to go down real fast, right? Because it's real curvy, real curvy. So this is the straightest shot to the main road, Orange Grove. Now, the difference between Orange Grove and Campbell is very lots of curves, turns. Now, this is a straight shot. Now, right behind me, we just passed it, is the place where the FBI was at that house. We have video right next to the church where they actually were trying to see if that house had video footage. So if the suspect left, this is where he would have turned. He would have taken a left right here. And now he's on a main road going fast. Right? So now the other road, if he would have went down Campbell, they can't go that fast. Look at how this is. It's a straight shot out of the neighborhood. You're gone. So in my opinion, this is the way the suspect took to leave Nancy's. Unconfirmed, of course. We don't know. I'm just speculating. The other way would have been way too many turns and curves. They couldn't go fast. Right here, they could go as fast as they want down this road. And then here's where the artery hits into Tucson. I'll show you. So most likely, if I were in this case, working this case, this is the way I would have said the suspect left Nancy's. So now anything in this direction that we're at right now, most likely, if there was a camera on this house that we just passed or at this intersection, this is most likely where they would have seen a suspect vehicle leaving. Because look at how straight shot it is. The other way was turning, lots of turns. So now they're on the main artery of getting out into the city. And now this is the way out of the foothills with no turns or curves. It's a straight shot down First Avenue, straight shot into the city. See what I'm saying? So now the other way, Campbell, there was lots of curves, turns, curves. This is a straight shot into the city. They're off. So if any photos, suspect video on this street, most likely is going to be where the suspect would have left. Now, this is just me making stuff up from my gut. But where are the cameras on this road? There should be cameras. This is a main artery into the city. Thank you for the $9.99. Appreciate that. And then $5. Thank you. I missed that. Appreciate it. So right here, look, without having to slow down because of the road being curvy. If they went Campbell, it's too curvy. You literally can't go over 35 or 40 miles an hour because it's just too curvy. So right here, this is a straight shot, straightaway right into the city. The fastest way to disappear. And then we're going to hit the next artery. So this is what I was telling you. Like if I was working for the media, and I am in a way, I do my own thing, I would figure out where all these cameras are that the city owns. City owned cameras, county owned cameras. Show me exactly where everyone is around Nancy's house. So right here is the next main artery. And this place should be full of cameras, right? We're going into a major intersection. River and First, a major intersection. They should have tons of cameras around this intersection. The Walgreens over here should have a camera. The Culvers should have a camera. The streets. This is most likely where the suspect went through to escape. Thank you so much, Dandelion. Indicate. I can buy you one, but put this toward your scooter. Don't let them win. You're keeping Nancy name out there. Thank you. Thank you so much, Indy. And I missed a couple other ones. I want to go back here while I can. Chris James Fleming. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kate. 857 Alex are the best. Juanita, the others. I'm sleeping in my truck. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Where are you from, Chris? It looks like you sent money from a different country. Where are you from? And I missed one more. Who was it? So that's kind of what I wanted you to just see here. This should be the main route for the suspect to flee if he went this direction. Um, the rudest, yeah, there's some rude neighbors there. They literally sit in their house just waiting to call the sheriff on a car that stays too long. Imagine that's your daily life. The dancing guy. Woo. So that's kind of what, if you guys rewind about 5 minutes, you can see the route I took. That's the fastest way, the less amount of turns and curves, and boom, they're on that First Avenue or First Street, I believe. And they can just take that all the way into the city. Thank you, Monica. Monica 208, thank you. You know what we should do is we should bring the dancing guy to Nancy's, and every time and just have it right hope or something. Maybe the neighbors will love that. Just kidding. Shout out Righteous Monkey. I heard somebody says Righteous Monkey in here. Ridicule. Oh no. I thought it was Righteous Monkey. Neighbors are ridiculous. Ridiculous Monday. Thank you so much again. Princeton. Pitiful life those neighbors must have. I mean, I don't want to be negative to them. I think it's just they're being a little bit over sensitive. Go buy a scooter. I have a scooter. My son does, so I have to see if it's still operating properly. I have a e-bike as well, and that thing took a crap the other day. It said I need a new accelerator plug or something. It got some error. I was gonna take it out in the car and got some error. Seriously, think construction guys across Nancy has pool half filled with cement, several soft spots in the ground. Owner even caught one of the guys taking her camera floodlights down. Huh, that's interesting. I haven't heard that. There's no parking signs out there. Yeah, Juanita said the no parking signs were getting taken away. She must have she said that it so we thought it was over. She told me it was over. It's all good. Not worried about it. Yeah, they're still back there. She said, I go, why are the signs there? She said they haven't picked them up yet. That's what Juanita told me. She's been writing emails. I just talked to DGL and he said he's gonna email the sheriff. Well, somebody asked, is it legal for the sheriff to make that decision? Um, as far as it being legal, they somehow they were able to pass whatever they passed an ordinance, but it probably wouldn't stand up in court. Is kind of what people told me. Monica, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Monica. And thank you, Indicate again. I can buy you one, but I'm gonna get the scooter fixed, or I might just buy like another one, like $100 one, just a simple. I need like a small one, right? Something that's really just real simple. So thank you. I will be looking at scooters. The two that I have a nice e-bike, but the throttle cable broke. It said I need a new throttle cable. Criminal Network is Alex's channel. Give him a follow, a shout. But we are here at the parking lot. We've been kicked out of the parking lot in front of Nancy's. Unless you walk in or get a ride or however. Missing Arizona, thank you. Part of me would just say, what the heck with it and leave, since those closest to her do not want her found. Exactly. Those neighbors are selfish. They need to stop focusing. Yeah, like imagine what they could be doing to help bring awareness of for all elderly across the nation. They could be like advocates for how do you protect your neighborhood, right? A lot of these communities, they live in 55 and older communities, right? Sue Ellen is spending all her time chasing people around parking. She could have had a whole website, whatever, where she's advocating for elderly people living alone or doing something to help her neighborhood, you know, stop this from happening again. Maybe something. But instead, she's going to sit there and wait to watch for cars come out. You know what they call that? They call that a NIMBY. Not in my backyard. They call it a NIMBY. Not in my backyard. Not bashing the people in the neighborhood, whoever's thinking we're bashing. Simply being honest. Literally, I'm not even parked there for 20, 30 minutes, and they're going to call the sheriff to come. With all this crime in our city, you know what kind of crime we have in our city. A woman was just kidnapped from her freaking house, and they're going to sit there and try to worry about me. You think, and I'm not picking on the neighbors. I'm saying, how ridiculous can you be? Do the neighbors have any sort of understanding of what we're trying to do? We're trying to help their neighborhood become more safe, become more aware of what's going on. Maybe the lack of cameras in the neighborhood is the reason that nobody knows where Nancy or who took Nancy, because the neighbors failed that neighborhood. There should be freaking cameras, and nobody's in there putting up cameras in the neighborhood. They're only worried about their house. What about the neighborhood? What about other 84-year-olds, 80-year-olds living alone? Is Sue Ellen worried about them? Is Sue Ellen going around putting, worried about the neighbors that aren't protected in that neighborhood? No, she's worried about one car parked in front of her neighborhood. And I'm not picking on her. I'm saying, look, do something more about what happened here. Like, anybody who drives into Nancy's neighborhood should be on camera right now. Anybody. They should have a camera at every entry point into Nancy's neighborhood, the HOA. Sue Ellen should be the leader of this, maybe. I'm just suggesting. Instead of worrying about people parking, which nobody is, for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, do something to help your neighborhood. Oh, you guys got to check this car out. Look at this car. Look at that car. There it is. This is he's very well known car here in Tucson. Look at that. Look at that car, guys. He's got like all kinds of plastic stuff all over it. You see it? See this guy all over town. It's interesting. It's like I don't know exactly, but I'm glad you guys saw it. That's interesting. I don't know what he puts on it, but it's like, those wind things you can put on a car. Thank you so much. Darlene, towards a new scooter. Well, I'm gonna have to get one of these little scooters that is lightweight. Thank you so much. Yeah. 3D printing, Brenda. You're probably right. You're probably right, Brenda. Yeah, the inflatable guy is awesome. Oh, there's a mobile home engulfed in flames. I just got a message. See if I can pull up the video. I'm gonna get a small scooter, just like one of those $99, $100 ones at Walmart, and then I'll be scootering in. The weather's gonna cool off. I got video of a mobile home that's on fire. I just got video from Citizen app. Mobile home. He's got his phone upside down though. Guess the video didn't come out good. Thank you guys so much. Susie Q, appreciate the sticker. Thank you so much. I am gonna get one of these 120, maybe $150 scooters. So it'll be just one of those. Doesn't need to go far. I don't need to, a big old fancy one. Ride a horse. Yeah. Hey, does anyone have a horse? I would do that. I would do that. If anyone has a horse, I'll jump on the back and we'll ride it in. Just kidding. I know a lot of there's people, they're really sensitive. I was a joke. Yeah, horses are expensive. That would be 148 a scooter on Amazon. I would wanna pick it up though, like, today or tomorrow. I don't have, like, the Prime, so I don't, thank you again, Susie. Cowboy 857, yep. I mean, the thing about it is I talked with Sue Ellen, and I talked with some of the other neighbors, and most of them were nice that actually stopped and talked. Even Sue Ellen, that's what's crazy is Sue Ellen was, like, pretty nice, but it might be the other neighbor. The neighbor right next to Nancy's is she's really angry that this happened next to her. I mean, she does not like her luck right now. And then the one across the street, woo, she takes the cake. There's and then there's a couple that occasionally have stopped with the fingers and the getting out, and they don't even live next to Nancy. They live up the street. They're just hopping on the so basically Sue Ellen it probably was Sue Ellen. I'm not gonna lie. Cause she could probably see my car from her house. It could have been any one of those three neighbors, but Sue Ellen has been critical more recently since she got her new ordinance. So now she's on, I'm gonna go down there, and if you guys watch, she went down there with DGL. It's like this is their main concern, is making sure nobody parks. They could care less about anything else, but no one is parking on that street, or they're gonna bug the sheriff to come out. We weren't even doing anything. We're literally sitting there looking up into the sky, watching paint dry. And they're gonna spend the gas of the sheriff to come down here and tell us. It's ridiculous. And then we could drive, like, I could drive 2 miles, like a mile down the road, and there's 20 fent heads doing whatever they do right at the bus stop. But they're gonna pick on some guy because they have their new ordinance. Yeah, Sue Ellen, I don't know who it is. I just know that Sue Ellen really has picked up her, angriness. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you. I'm gonna get that. I'll probably end up just getting it first thing in the morning as I head out. I'll stop at Walmart first, grab the scooter. Savannah talked about how the family does not want to be watched and all the extra stress it's causing to them. Yeah, I don't know who's watching them because nobody's at the house. As far as Annie and Tommaso, I mean, I drove by there today. That was the first time I've been there in I think probably a month. I do not have a P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box. Maybe Jeff does. I think Jeff has an address, maybe. Rent the house that NBC rented. If you send me the link, maybe I could talk to all the streamers and we can all pitch in for an Airbnb in Nancy's neighborhood. I'd do it. Inner Strength says the family has never once been around to look for their mother. Shame on them and to be ungrateful for the people actually looking. Yeah, that's where we've gotten attacked, hit pieces against us. We got local politicians that are making their Instagrams. We got local news stations that are trying to run hit pieces on me because I'm covering the truth of what the hell's going on here in Tucson. Some guys visiting. Yeah, don't bash other streamers. I mean, everybody has their own platform and they can say what they want. Um, I have no problems with anybody saying whatever they want on their stream. It's seriously the way it's built. You're building your community. Um, that's why people subscribe to each channel because they like maybe, it's just the way it goes. I have no Thank you so much, Susan. Susan, thank you. Thank you for the Cash App, Susan. Appreciate that, Debbie. And irony is lost. Thank you. Irony is lost. Flyers should be in Spanish too. Yeah, the tomorrow I talked to JLR. He's gonna be we're gonna be meeting up at some point and we're gonna have the flyers printed. I do have a version in Spanish that I can print out. I'm gonna do some troubleshooting on my printer at home because that could save us a lot of money if I can print them from home. You can make a Spanish flyer. Thank you, Inner Strength. You can email that to 857live at gmail. But just remember, people want the full suspect photo in the flyer. Thank you, Susan. 101. Jeff, it was me again. I volunteered you to help. Oh, that's hilarious. I love giving Jeff a hard time because he's such a great guy. Everybody everybody give hearts for Jeff. Jeff, all the mods, Christina, 101, Lorraine, Cajun, everybody. Hiders. We got Sarah over there in the scanner chat. Christina, 520. I know I'm missing a couple. I don't know what happened to Ken G. Who else am I? Jody. There's Jody. She's in the court chat. Rats, cats, NES. I think we got like 20 or 30 mods. Joe Schmo, Mama Siggy. Man, I know I'm missing someone. I'm trying to remember all this. Nick. There, I knew I was missing someone. Nick. Oh, Kelt. We missing Kelt. Everyone give shout out to Kelt. All the mods. But everybody, we always love giving Jeff a hard time because we love him. He's always sticking up for everybody. Him and Christina running the mod show, helping all the mods. It's awesome. If it wasn't for the mods, I literally would be probably sitting here with no hair, pulling my hair out. No doubt about that. I do not take them for granted. Jeff, I'll bring you those flyers tomorrow, buddy. I'll get you those tomorrow. Yeah, I cannot believe the sheriff came out. What the hell is Nanos doing enforcing? It's it's so crazy that they've got the neighbors got the sheriff under his thumb, where they literally are chasing down people for parking in front of the house for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. They're gonna come out and send a sheriff. I'll have that seat ready for you, Jeff, for sure. I know I missed a mod or two as well. I feel bad. Thank you again, Lisa. Yes, Lisa's right. Beautiful mods. You are so appreciative. Thank you, Lisa. And everybody who's helping. Holy moly. Tiwi. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tiwi. Tiwi says, thank you for all you do. Here's a little something to put towards the new scooter. Thank you. I will have that scooter up and running tomorrow. And I even have a charger with me. So when we're on the road, I can actually charge the scooter up. Thank you so much, Tiwi. That's awesome. And Debbie, thank you again. Thank you for the scooter fund. Carl J, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Lisa Marie with a $20. Thank you for being you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm trying to not get frustrated. If you could tell, at certain points, I am getting a little frustrated just because it's like the same thing. We're still dealing with things that don't have to do with finding Nancy. We should be, every day the neighbors should be coming out there maybe once a week and saying, hey, we're going to meet with everybody and, you know, come together. Like a lot of people are asking, why aren't the neighbors out looking or being concerned? And they never really were. I think it's because everybody is more about, they're worried about their own property, but they're not looking at that whole neighborhood right now is still unsafe. In my opinion, they should be working together about getting some of that money they all have and put some cameras at all those entry points. Thank you so much, Lisa. Appreciate it. They should be spending, and all that, each entryway into Nancy should have a camera. So anybody that comes into Nancy's neighborhood from now on until the end of time, you're going to be on film. I can't find the email address. 857live@gmail. It could be either one of them. I mean, we'll never know who it was, but they're all calling. They all don't want even one car parked there. They're gonna freak out. One car. They're gonna freak out. Thank you, Mike. Neighbors thought YouTubers would be gone. Little did they know they're all coming back tomorrow. Yeah. That's the thing about community is, we stick together. We're passionate about being there because this case was handled from the get-go. It was handled bad by the media, by the sheriff. Yeah, Carter Kelly says the reason they sit outside is to make sure they know Nancy is not forgotten, keep police working on the case. That's a good point. I don't blame the neighbors. I blame the sheriff for allowing the neighbors to basically restrict people from parking on a public road. They pressured the neighbors. If this was another neighborhood right down the street, right down here, there would be no ordinance. The only reason sheriff did that is because these are wealthy people. So they get, special treatment. They're not going to do that on any normal residential road here in Tucson. The only reason they got that is because those neighbors are wealthy. It's just thank you, Monica. Monica DMV. Hey, I made 2 flyers, front in English, back in Spanish. I emailed them, checked them out. Thank you. The Spanish, perfect. Well, I'll tell you how it started. When I pulled up, Juanita said that the parking was actually canceled, like that they weren't enforcing it anymore. Juanita said that. And I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yes, they can't do this because it's accommodations for people with disability. They need to have some sort of shuttle." I'm like, "I don't have a disability," but so she said she called and asked, "Well, why are the signs still here?" And they said they were going to pick up the sign. So I don't know where she got this information. Juanita told me. I don't know. Welcome in from the Netherlands. Yeah, the Uber is a thank you. I just got the flyers. Thank you. That is the gym guys with that never talked to Nancy, yet her husband and Nancy's husband, Charles, worked together for years. There's a long history with these two families. Oh, yeah. I mean, I couldn't, like, if this happened to my neighbor's house, I would be out, just me personally, this is my personality. I would be out, like, talking with the media every day, like, not to be on film, but like friendly. Don't put me on camera, but hey, you guys are good. You guys are cool. Even 2 months down the road, he's just like, what are you going to do? Well, what they did is because they're wealthy, they were able to get the sheriff to push over some stuff at City Hall to put a s- parking restriction. Yeah, Juanita is so sweet. She is sweet and she is a strong lady, smart. But I think she got the parking wrong. I think she said that parking was taken off, so I might have should have thought about it and said, I don't know. I mean, nothing happened as far as getting in trouble, but I thought she said, she told me, hey, parking is lifted. You can park here now. I'll ask her again and find out. She did say she made a call. You will never convince me that Savannah or the siblings and Tommaso care about Nancy being found. Actions speak louder than words. Wake up, people, and save your money. Don't spend it on Nancy. It's an interesting comment. Focus your energy on other things instead of sitting in front of Nancy's house. Good point. That's a good point. And we will be. We will be. I'm planning on hitting the mayor's office this week. I'm gonna go to the mayor's office with some flyers. The mayor's gonna get some flyers delivered to her office. The mayor is going to get some flyers. Today I was gonna go to the mayor's office, but they have the whole city's closed today. So I had to push the mayor's office till tomorrow. Who is the mayor? Where are they? Yeah, has anybody heard one comment from the mayor? Nope. Mayor Romero missing in action. Debbie Johnson says there's a new location on Nancy. Breaking news. Nation, second location, 1 mile away. Where, Nancy, are you telling? Nancy says right here, she says there's a new location. Is that true, Nancy? Nancy just said, News Nation said there's a new location. Bullshit, someone says. If you look up at the comments, Nancy says right here, you can find it. She said News Nation said there's a new Debbie Johnson D2661 at 519 says new location on Nancy case. Breaking news nation. Second location 1 mile away. Debbie said nothing on News Nation. Well, see, that's why we have you guys. You guys can double check. I don't know why Nancy Johnson would say that. Yeah, no religious or politics. Exactly. Denise, you all have no clue what Savannah has done. Yeah, this does not affect the mayor. The mayor's got a budget of $2.3 billion. She's not worried about where Nancy is, trust me. Vic says, "Yeah, I hate to say it, but Cameron's one of the smartest ones of the whole bunch. He stays away from them." Exactly. It's a good observation. Please, Pinky Floydy says, "Please never give up finding Nancy Guthrie. My sister was missing too. She was brutally murdered." Oh my gosh, Pinky. During that time she was missing, it was horrifying. My heart goes out to the family. And that's my heart is with you. Wish you healing. Brian Inton alluded to it, but nothing concrete. Well, maybe we'll look up what's going on the YouTuber. Nick, Nick, Tucson police looking for a woman who pulled gun while driving on the south side. Well, that sounds like a normal Tucson call about every hour. Yeah, Cameron, I think he lives on the East Coast. He seems like a very private person, ex-military, retired military veteran, American hero, fighter fighter pilot. Sweet Pamela, thank you. Nobody's bashing the family, Nande. Nobody's bashing the family. I have complete respect, compassion for what the family's going through. I also want to be there for them, right? I'm here with if they know my channel. I guarantee you Tommaso knows about 857 Tucson. Tommy, Annie probably has heard about 857 Tucson. They know they could reach out to me and I would be there to share compassion out of my heart that we're with them. We're with the family. Yeah, I'm not against the family. I actually would be cool to find a way to help them because I know they're hurting. People are blaming them. And I would like to just, if they want to come on, we can do a little, like I could go over and we could meet at Starbucks and just questions and go, hey, man, I don't know if you know, but you have probably thousands of people all over the world that really they care about what you're going through right now. Like Bobby Waters says 857 and Tommy know about your channel, but they've probably read some of this chat and they're probably a lot of disrespect. It could be. They could be looking at things in a real negative light and thinking, hey, these people are out. You might be right. I mean, I don't think our chat has been very critical on them other than, you know, we're kind of speculating because of how silent it's been. I mean, just imagine how many messages that Savannah's released, and we haven't ever heard them talked once. Tommy hasn't even talked one word other than, you know, so it's just odd. 60 days, nothing. I'm sure they know about the channel. Have you seen Brian's video today from behind Nancy's house? I'll have to pull that up. Let me see. I have been thinking about it. Yeah, they don't care about what other people think. You know, they don't have any sort of like they're in their mind, they're like celebrities, right? Their sister is Savannah Guthrie, right? So they don't have to act like the regular folk. Like they're on this own pedestal of, you know, she's a poet, right? She's written a book. He's in a band, right? So they don't have to. Their sister's a massive celebrity. They don't have to do the same things that like normal like citizens would have to do if their mother was kidnapped, right? They have protection. They have $1 million lawyers. So it's a whole different realm. Like they're okay with just being silent because that's what people are telling them to do. A normal citizen that doesn't have, that kind of support would be wanting people to talk to, wanting to get the word out to the public. Um, it's just the circumstances of this. Uh, they don't want to talk to anyone who doesn't know them because somebody might watch an interview. They said this and they'll twist it around. They're gonna twist their words around. If they did talk, somebody said they're not gonna talk because if they do, their words would get twisted around. And it's a good point. I mean, I kind of shot it down earlier, but based on the internet, people, I mean, I'm starting to think about they probably would twist it around. But the people with common sense would see right through that and go, these people are genuine. They have the people who twist things around. Sometimes there's already something going on, and the people with common sense can spot that. The Guthrie family, and I do believe even Brian Enton said the family is scared and they see all this hate and bashing. I don't I don't see hate and bashing towards them. I've said many times, I mean, I know that they're a good family. Um, they're a little eccentric, like Tommaso and Annie are very eccentric people, right? Like everybody can see that for their own. I might be considered eccentric too. I mean, I'm an artist, so she's a poet. He's a poet, he's a musician. So it's not like they're like, you know, whoa, they are eccentric in their like beliefs from what I read in her biography. If you go read Annie Guthrie's biography, you can read about so it's not like these are Savannah Guthrie is more like um corporate straight, like she's a lawyer, she went to college. I don't know if Annie went did all that stuff. So those are the difference. Eccentric people are cool people mostly. Yeah, Bobby, you are right. There is some YouTubers they can be hateful, they can be mean. I try to steer people away from really like any sort of blaming of the family. I don't think the family had anything to do with this. Yeah, the horror the family must be going through, hard to fathom. Their decision to speak up is not. Yeah, no, I'm not being critical. I think maybe it's me selfishly wanting them to speak because I want to be there. Like when I see someone hurting, if I could do something to help, if they want it, I would try. But they want it to be nobody commenting, nobody, trying to talk to them. So I'm gonna get off the family subject. I mean, everybody has a lot of different views on it. What is your lanyard? I don't have a lanyard. It's a necklace. Yeah, I don't call him tomato. I call him Tommy now because that's what Savannah called him. Popcorn jurors, welcome in. Yeah, that's the dancing cactus. Yeah, I think it's a person to person. Like I probably, because it's my personality, would like speak up if this happened to somebody in my family. But then somebody else's personality would not. So it's kind of how it works. Yeah, the dancing cactus is adding some definite ambience to the day here. Alert near the mall. Man armed with tools attempting to break into a house. See how far that is. That might be right down the street because we're right by the mall. Thank you, Granny B, for sending the email. Is the guy making you crazy? Is he too annoying? The cactus in front of us? Is that cactus annoying? Okay. Some people love it. Some people love the cactus. But we do have this Predator Max. It's keeping us powered. Let's check how much power we got. We got 49% left. This thing powers the Starlink while we're driving. It's got an iPhone charger, cigarette lighter, charger, couple outlets. Harbor Freight. Jeff, you tell me what you want. You tell me what you want. We got to plan. Tell Christina to call me when we're going to plan that mod for all the local mods. We're going to go out to dinner and hopefully plan that this week. I don't understand why the sheriff wanted to talk to YouTubers and none of the YouTubers told us what they wanted. And then within 2 days, everybody was gone. The YouTubers were gone. Yeah, I think it's the media blackout. They don't like they want it done their way, and the YouTubers are screwing up their narrative, how they want the story told, right? The media wants to tell the story because they want to put out some sort of narrative, right? That's why you see the way that they do it. So then it becomes when more people are paying attention to what the YouTubers are doing, the media seem like they fired back. All right, we're gonna bring the cactus back on for another show. I'm gonna do a little walk around the car, stretch my legs. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I'll be honest, my energy was a little lower than normal. I don't know why, but maybe it was the Monday blues or I don't know. Um, but tomorrow's a new day with the flyers. I'm gonna hit more places with flyers. I should have hit a couple more today. We did get to the post office at the beginning of the day. We got a stack there. We got a stack. Yeah, the flyers didn't get as many as I wanted out today. Some rosin. We are at the dispensary right behind me here. Thank you, Kimberly. Peanuts, yeah, peanuts. I do love peanuts. I like beef jerky too. That's my favorite. But today's snack of the day is brought to you by Ruffles. And if you haven't had these ones, Ruffles queso flavored, pretty good chips. This episode is brought to you by and powered by Ruffles queso. If you had these, they're really good queso flavored. Boiled Cajun peanuts. I have never had boiled Cajun peanuts. Grab some gummies. Yeah, they are good. They're very tangy. Tangy, cheesy good. Give those flyers to the sheriff department when they tell you to leave. I should have gave her one. That was a good call. I should have gave her one. She was very nice. I mean, she was not she literally was like, "I don't wanna do this." I mean, she didn't say that, but I could see it in her eyes, like Nandy says, "Oh, my late husband, loved Cajun. He would eat them till his stomach ache." Ah, I might have to try these Cajun. Never seen kinda crisp in my life. Then again, I'm on the most easterly part of North America. Are you out in Maine? Holy moly, Drippy. Oh, thank you, Drippy. Oh, that you are awesome. I appreciate the support. Drippy. Drippy Jaguar with one of the best names on YouTube that I've seen. Drippy Jaguar, thank you. We will definitely, I'm hoping to plan that this week. The mod lunch or dinner, whichever, will be this week, wherever. I mean, I said steaks, um, some people were saying, well, I like Cracker Barrel. It's my favorite. Red Lobster, wherever. Popcorn, thank you. El Charo. Yeah, that would be a good one too. Nick, I hope you can make it. Yeah, you have to try these, Susan B. They are good. I mean, the flavor is really powerful too. It's a real cheesy. Good evening, Amy. A buffet, Schmoopy says. I love buffets. Chinese buffets. Oh yeah, I need a t-shirt. You can't park here. It's funny. Thank you again, Drippy. And thank you, Popcorn. Popcorn, are you in Canada? It looks like I got a Canadian. Are you in Canada? Tracy, you need to set up Cash App, set up a pay Cash App and PayPal. I do have a Cash App. I do have a PayPal too, but it's under a different name, so I need to get like a business account for my PayPal. Boiled peanuts. Thank you, Heather. Just sent me a recipe for boiled peanuts. Thank you, Heather. Do they have a golden corral? Yeah, we do have a golden corral. Pris says she likes Cracker Barrel. I don't know. Ask Jeff what Jeff gets to pick. Jeff and Christina, they get to pick. They're the leader of the mods. Wherever they pick, we're going. Yeah, if you guys fly in, I mean, we'll do more dinners. So this will be one, but we'll do another one future maybe. Some people like boiled peanuts, some people don't. Yeah, see, Darren knows what's up. He says steak and lobster. Yeah, food poisoning at Cracker Barrel. I like the seafood, the Chinese buffets that have the all you can eat seafood or sushi. And here I am talking about dinner during dinner time. Nick, what did Nick say? What did Nick say? Hey Tanya, thank you. Everyone keeps asking for his story. 857 used to change my diapers when I was young. I wasn't potty trained until I was 7. I don't remember changing your diapers, but I have known Nick since I was, I guess, since he was 7 or born. I've known Nick for many years. I don't remember changing your diapers though, buddy. I missed that or I blocked it out of my memory. Do not remember the diaper changing. Schmoopy. We do have good sushi though, even though we're not right by the ocean. They drive it over straight from Cali. Be here in 6 to 8 hours. Or they fly it over. We can have fresh sushi. It's not as fresh as maybe like people that are living on the ocean, but Jeff, we love you. There's Christine. That's I knew I was forgetting a mod. You've been missing. Welcome back in, Christy. Christy from Pennsylvania just had her birthday. Everyone give her a belated birthday. She just had her birthday. And Lorraine D Funny Face. Welcome back, D. Tucson Court. Yeah, that place is good. Welcome in. Ron, welcome in, Ron. We got a great chat in here. Great community. Yippee, go Pennsylvania. Happy birthday. Yep, it was over the weekend. I'm going to do a little walk around and stretch my legs. We do have the sunset coming up here in about 10-15 minutes. Thank you, Rhonda. I did receive the flyer, Rhonda. I did receive it. Has anyone looked out where any fallout shelters are? There are fallout shelters, but I mean, we haven't been able to have permission or any reason to search a fallout shelter. I lived in Connecticut years ago and it was happening. It was a good idea to put them on windshields. Majority of people don't pay attention. That's a good idea. So putting the flyers on people's windshields. Oh, Sylvie Collette. She lives on the east coast of Canada and she just had fresh lobster for supper last night. I mean, that must be a treat. That must be a treat. To live right on an ocean. I bet it's a lot cheaper too, right? You go get a lobster for pretty cheap because you're right on the ocean. Wow. Fly yourself and the mods to Maryland and we can have a blue Maryland crab fest. That would be awesome. I would love to do that. The tent city that was in Maricopa City, Maricopa County, Bobby. Sheriff Joe. They got rid of it. Come to Jersey. I would love to go to Jersey. We're gonna head out here, so say bye to the cactus. We're gonna go see if we can find a sunset spot. Thank you, Apples Brown. I like your name, Apples Brown. Jane Powell. They do it here on the windowsill. Talking about the flyers, Jane. Did they put flyers on your windowsill? All right, we're gonna go see New Jersey. I will be out there one day, guys. Wherever you are, I will be out there. Just mark my words. It might take me a year or 2 or 3, maybe 4, but I am planning on. I've been to a lot of states that I want to go back. And then there's I think there's about 15 states that I haven't been to, including Hawaii. Haven't been to Hawaii, Indiana. Jones Beach. I went to Jones Beach one time. If you guys know Jones Beach. Live on an island by the ocean, but no fresh lobster. As long as you got fresh fish, though. I mean, of course, lobster's good, but any kind of fish. Come to Charleston. I did live in Montana near Missoula. If you guys know Missoula, right there on the Clark Fork River. Beautiful area up there. Thank you so much, Beverly. Have you been to Virginia? Yes, I've been. I went to George Washington's house. I don't know which Virginia. I've been to Niagara Falls one time, Lori. It's amazing. I took the ferry underneath the falls, Mother Mary Ferry or something. Grew up in Jackson, New Jersey. Not missing. I think my partner Joe, my friend Joe, who's coming out here, Joe Schmo 88. Give him a follow. He's from Indiana. Bubba the Love Sponge is from Indiana. Shout out Bubba. Boston. I've been to Boston. I've been to Syracuse. Syracuse is pretty cool. I like that. Boston was just amazing at the history in Boston. We were walking around like cemeteries that were like from like the 1700s and stuff. It was crazy. The Salem witch trials, we went near there. Brother lives in Montana. Yeah, it's beautiful in Montana. They call that God's country. Yep, Missoula out there near Clark Fork. Kalispell is beautiful. Vancouver Island. I've never been into Canada other than going to Niagara Falls, and I don't even think we're on the American side. That's Northern Virginia outside of DC. Talking about, yeah, I'll be going to Colorado for sure. I have family in Colorado. I like going to the ski resorts there, Purgatory. Hey, Beverly. I went to Texas recently. New Braunfels, that's where I was near Dallas. Jones Beach. No, I think Jones Beach is in Long Island or New York. I need to look through these comments, but thank you guys. Oh, I'm definitely going to the UK, Chris. Definitely going back to Europe. The people in Europe are great people. Most of them. Great people. I spent some time in Germany, Italy. Italy, the people are a little mysterious. They don't, I don't know if they like Americans as much as like the UK, but Italy was It was cool. It's just the people, it wasn't like a real warm feeling. Oh, Crystal, you lived in Germany for 3 years. Thanks for joining. Chaz Mitchell, thank you for joining. So we are going to go to a place before we do the sunset. And this is where thoroughbred horse racing was started, allegedly. Yeah, Utah is beautiful. I love driving through Salt Lake City and all those little towns, those little Mormon towns. Everybody has um perfect green lawns, perfect manicured lawns. This might have been a mistake to go in here. It looks like a traffic jam. See if we can get to the racetrack. So where we're going now is actually the birthplace of thoroughbred racing. So that's kind of interesting that the thoroughbred racing allegedly started here and they don't even race anymore. You guys see the racetrack there coming up? It's going to be coming up right in front of us. Thank you for joining the Discord. Jeff just posted that in there. I even want to make it to Bermuda. Maybe have lunch with Jane from Bermuda. Kelly, thank you. I just got that cash up. Thank you, Kelly. We are at the birthplace of thoroughbred racing in America right now. This is it. You see those stands, those old stands? They're at the post. But they have a farmer's market here every Saturday, Sunday, or something too. But we are going to try to see if we can get a little bit of history for you guys right now. Maybe see a sunset from the birthplace of thoroughbred racing. Now, my opinion is if this was the birthplace, which that's what they say, if you go to their website, they will say it. This is the birthplace of thoroughbred racing in America. And this is how our city leaders care about keeping this sport alive, even though people say it's whatever, it's whatever. This is a part of American history right now, and this is how they're just letting it go. This should be filled with horses. We should be hearing they're at the post. Instead, it's shuttered up, rotting away. This could be a producing jobs for people. This could be doing lots of bringing people here to come visit, tourist, but they have it closed. The birthplace of thoroughbred racing closed. I mean, could you imagine? They're just disrespecting history. That's the thing. Because some people in the, don't like horse racing, so they're gonna make everybody suffer because you got one person over here that doesn't like horse racing, and so now we don't have it. It could be a movie set. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around here. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna walk around. All right, we're gonna do a little walk around the area so you guys can see, but this is a little side from Nancy's. We've been covering it all day. Just taking a little break. Um, we're gonna walk around as much as we can. You guys can look up the history on this park. It's called Rito Park. And yeah, the building is freaking cool. The architecture of these old buildings is just, it brings you back to the way it used to be. So let's get out. We'll do a little bit of walk around. Can't go too far from the car because of the Starlink, but we can do a couple little look in there. Yeah, there's lots of them that are still open. That's what's, you know, so crazy. They need to keep these things going for. All right, guys, we're gonna do a little walk, a little history walk. History. Let's see. He's got it. Look at this. Here he goes. This might be a good sunset spot. But here you can see the shape of the building. Look, we got the clubhouse, and then the horses would come set up over here. They're at the post. Sally, I don't know. I do have some mods in Facebook. Let me know what happened, Sally. There's been some issues with people on the Facebook. They might have tried to crack down a little bit. I don't know what's going on, Sally, but let me know. Look at how cool this clubhouse is. This is the birthplace of thoroughbred racing, allegedly. No, they're not doing anything historic with it. They're trying to turn it into soccer fields now. They're trying to turn it into soccer fields. You guys can screenshot this if you want to learn more. So here, the chute is the earliest historical feature at the track and the most closely associated with quarter horse racing. So maybe this was the first quarter horse racing. This system, the template upon which all quarter horse racing is based, integrated a 3/8 mile straightway with each horse racing within its lane into an oval track. These technical innovations help create a unique style of short distance racing for uniquely American horse type. Now here's where you guys got to read. Rito Racetrack is the birthplace of organized quarter horse racing. Pioneer Tucson horse breeders and American Quarter Racing Association founders Mel Haskell, Bob Lockie, Jay Rutkin, Jelks, and Jake Meyer immortalized as the Four Horsemen that instituted the chute system at Rialto. So this is history, guys. And our city leaders are not doing anything to save it. Literally, it's like, oh, well. But here's some actual original photos. Thank you for joining. Cause Music Machine, thank you. The historic Jelks house and stables. There he is, the legend himself. Bob Baffert. You guys know Bob Baffert? Well, he got his start right here. And this is what they're doing. Bob Baffert, with all that money, he could literally buy this place. Tag Bob Baffert right now, everybody. He's a local, Arizona. And say, Bob, save Rito Park. Save this place. Do not turn it into another soccer field. We got plenty of places we could put a damn soccer field. I love soccer too. But don't tear this place. Save this place, Bob. Bob Baffert. You guys give him a tag and say, save Rajito. He's got $1 billion, I bet. And he come save this place. Look at this crazy looking cactus. It's a crazy looking cactus. Yeah, it's cool. I know what cactus that is. Nick probably knows. Thank you for becoming a member, Sally. Let me touch it. Ah. Now these are what they call barrel cactuses. See, so you got the saguaro, you got the agave right there. These actually, if you get a sunburn, you can, like, the middle of the cactus, you can use the aloe vera and put it on and make tequila too. Yep. Now here's what we used to do with kids, as kids, with these cactus. This is what we would do with these cactus. You take off these little things right here and you throw them at Nick. These are like little bombs. So they just literally, you can things off, and now you got yourself as a kid a little weapon to throw at your friend. Put them back in. So everybody, if you could screenshot this and tag Bob Baffert and say, save Rito Park. Bob Baffert, come by this place from the city of Tucson and save the birthplace of American horse racing, essentially. Save this place. Bob Baffert, millions and millions of dollars. Come by this place. Please, for the love of history. Photo finish in horse racing. The formalization of the races led to the establishment of the American Quarter Horse Association in 1944. 5. The former regulations, standardizations of races required decisions on the length of the race at the quarter mile, and the introduction of the photoelectric timer to determine the winner. A high-speed clock was placed at the finish line, and finish was filmed with a movie camera. This is history, guys. Although rudimentary, the use of the photo finish was introduced at Rito and is now a standard feature of all modern racetracks. So imagine every single race that you ever see, Kentucky Derby. This is where it started, and it's sitting here shuttered. It's shuttered. Shuttered history. So, and I'm serious. Tag Bob Baffert, legend Bob Baffert. This is the gate to get in here with the ticket office. I mean, the shapes of the buildings are so cool. They don't make them like this anymore. Imagine the stories that were told in that place. The Saddle Club. And so all these big doors, I wonder that's where they would keep the horses, and they would walk them out through this gate to the track. So the winner's circle is probably like right here then. They do have concerts here though now. I noticed that. They do have concerts here. Yeah, so we're at the birthplace of quarter horse racing. This is Bob Baffert's backyard. He grew up here. This is like his home, right? So we're gonna go read so you guys can tell Bob Baffert that we're out here giving him his flowers, giving him his praise. But here, fame started right here. One of the most successful trainers in thoroughbred racing history, guys. Professional start right here. A native of Nogales, Arizona, Bob Baffert grew up loving horses, and he graduated from the University of Arizona's College of Agriculture and Life Sciences Racetrack Industry Program. After climbing to the top of quarter horse racing world, where he trained 4 champions, Baffert began the transition to thoroughbred racing in the late 1980s. The University of Arizona works with Rito Racetrack to prepare interns for racetrack management, regulation. There you guys go. So tag Bob. Tell Bob, we love you, Bob. Thank you, Bob, for everything you've done. But please come save this racetrack. Like, imagine going to a race and right now you're getting ready. They're at the post, and you see this sunset coming in. Yeah, they canceled the Greyhound racing at a different spot. They've also canceled that, shut that down a long time ago because it was mean to the dogs, they said. The dogs are being treated. We gotta shut it down. So they shut that down too. It wasn't here though. They didn't race dogs here. It was only horses. And that place now, yeah, he was suspended, but not anymore. He's not suspended. That got overturned. Yeah, animal rights activists shut it down. The activists. So you got hundreds of thousands of people that love the sport, and then you got 100 activists that shut it down. So that's the way the world works now. The activists shut it down. Yeah, the activists are really just, it's like they get attention off of being an act. They don't understand the livelihood of how American values were brought into the world with horses and ranches and things like that. So they could care less about history and about, the livelihood of how America became America with the ranches and the people and the horse racing here. 1945, this place, it's all about, their activism. And so now, because of their activism, this place is sitting over here rotting. Nobody's taking care of it. Um, it could be a tourist hotspot creating jobs for local families here in the town, in the city. It could be used. I mean, they do use it for concerts. So that's cool. They still are using it for concerts. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about activists, so I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying sometimes it's a little much. It's a little much. You know, Horse racing is going on all over the country still to this day, and they don't shut those down. So it can't be bad. But this one gets shut down because these activists were successful. But you go out to Del Mar, you go out to Kentucky Derby, you go out to all these hundreds of racetracks, they're still beaming with business, horses, families, supporting themselves in what they love, but not here in Tucson. We got activists that control this place. We got to shut her down. And not only is this like, this is the birthplace of quarter horse thoroughbred racing, and they shut it down. That's how much the activists were successful here. Look at these little small little cactuses. See, these are little baby ones you can have in your house. All right. Personally, I don't like, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get into the schematics or, I know it's, some people don't like horse racing. I look at it more in a different perspective as far as celebrating history. And if there's problems with the horses, then they improve it, right? They improve it so they're not being abused if they were. They make it, they address the things and they make it, safer, and accidents are going to happen just like people on the roads. accidents happen on the racetrack, but anybody who has met somebody who takes care of horses, they're the most loving towards those animals ever. I have never met anyone that's mean to horses or they're animal people. The horses. So I'm not going to get over it. I just wish Bob Baffert, somebody would save this place. Let's get some horse racing going on here. Bring some, some joy to families. They can come right in their backyard and, maybe, you know, get the kids involved, these kinds of things. We need to get the kids off the video games. Well, now they can come out and be at the horse race track. Save Rito Bob. Save it. Yeah, I'm not trying to be controversial about how many people died at the racetrack this year. I'm just making a point that horse racing is not going to go away, no matter how many people want it to, because it's a part of history, our livelihood in America. So what they could do, and I think they do, is they try to make it safer for the horses. There's always going to be bad trainers, bad people doing, but I don't think this place should be closed. Here's all the stalls, just sitting empty. Do we got sound? Somebody hacked Nancy's Facebook? Lori, that's the first I heard about that. I have not heard about that. Look at that. There's the clubhouse. Look, could you imagine you're getting right there? You're ready to watch the horse race out of that area right there. They're getting the horse number 9 in. They're at the post. Let's get ready to race. And they're off. Yes, she told her friends. Oh, yeah, she was. I heard about that before. I thought you meant she was hacked. Like recently. I mean, as far as like within the last couple days, I thought somebody was on there in the last couple days. It's not a bad spot for a sunset, huh? What do you guys think? Thank you guys. Almost to 1,600 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, we had to restart this stream. I think we're up to a couple thousand on the last one, but thank you everybody. We're gonna close out the stream here for the next probably hour, 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. I don't know. The sun looks like it's still got a while to go down. Kelly Buford, thank you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for keeping up the search for Nancy in light. It's awesome to feel like we can be still somewhere connected when we're otherwise not have much information. And that's a good point. What she said, thank you again, is with this lack of information, we're watching different people that are doing their YouTubes out, they're pulling out new information, and people really want to find out in their mind what's going on. So bringing these people on, like Brian Enton, like Megan Kelly, Ashley Banfield. All right, we're gonna watch a Righteous Monkey video, guys. Righteous Monkey. Shout out to a local Righteous Monkey. He just made this video 2 hours ago. Give him a follow.
Oh, I love your dog. What's home is this? This is Nancy Guthrie's home. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Your dog is beautiful. Thank you. Oh, wow. You live in the area? Florida. Okay. Florida. I got you. Where? Where?
Listen to that voice.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube right now. Can you show my your dog? Sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. You want to? Yeah. I've never had her, so.
Righteous Monkey.
You're lovely.
He's wearing an 857 shirt. Holy cow, look at that.
Yeah, they're so happy.
He's wearing the shirt I gave him.
You
guys see that?
Yeah,
Look, he's wearing the 857 shirt.
you want to be on camera?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting that when the case happened, there really hasn't been any searches like by law enforcement that we know of, like or any news conferences saying like just been a lack of information really. So the case is you're not gonna get a lot. It's really it's too far. It's sad. It's too long. Yeah, because I walked this area. There's been a lot of housing. Developed sure. On the street. Okay. All the way. Yeah. A lot of construction, I see. A lot of construction. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she's not in one of the houses. Yeah, on the property somewhere. Yeah, interesting. I've heard a few people mention that. That's no way you're gonna get rid of the body. Or no way you're gonna find it.
He has medical conditions. Okay.
I'm still hoping that somebody's gonna find Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, right. Yeah, probably won't ever happen.
Jimmy Hoffa, he's bringing up.
I've got some other He is one they should be looking, but I'm not gonna share it. I understand. Did the conversation go okay, like with you and FBI? Oh yeah, yeah. They searched.
This guy talked to FBI.
Well, they walked around a little bit. I said, you know, if you want to go down there and look around, go ahead. You know, did you tell them like you saw something or no? Something stand out? No. Why do you think they? I know. Why do you think they searched your house? They searched it because getting to tear everything out. Yeah. But they walked the house, just browsed. And still, yeah, I invite them in the house. They browsed. Yeah, yeah. They probably cleared.
Yeah, weird. Right.
What else going on? How'd that make you feel? I'm going, well, what are you bothering me? I mean, we have nothing to do with that. That's interesting. Yeah.
This guy's house, I guess, got searched by the FBI.
So when you reached out, like, what was your initial call, or what was your purpose for calling? I didn't call. They came to my door. Oh, did they? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they came to my door. But, we're looking at the land that 5 acres. Gotcha. Basically, in my book, pretty much done. No political. Okay.
Okay, Monica, I'll talk to him. Monica, they've had to crack down on some posts on the Facebook group. So let me talk to him. Please don't put tomatoes in the chat. It upsets people. I haven't checked email yet, Linda. I will check that when I get home. It's hard for me to check while I'm on live, but I will check when I get home. I'll look into that, Monica.
On your side, because I just heard it from somebody else. I don't know. Yeah. All we can do is just lack of information. All we can do is just come up with theories and speculate. So
That's a good point. So that's why a lot of this speculation. But that we have a good comment that came in from Bobby. Bobby, everyone, please stay positive. Hang on to your face. Don't lose your hope or your pride. I always remember to be respectful, treat others how you want to be treated, and expect no more or no less. Hearts for Bobby. Red hearts for Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, it's kind of hard to understand. Okay. We'll give go shout out or go righteous monkey. Give him a follow. I might try to move over here. See if I can get a better view of the sunset. But we are, for anyone new coming in, we are at the birthplace of horse racing. The birthplace of horse racing. This is where the photo finish was actually invented or discovered or however it is. Oh, guys, do you want to go in? You want to go in? I think we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in. I didn't know the gate was open over here. I did not know the gate was open over here. We're gonna go in. We'll watch the sunset from the park. Looks like it's open. Oh, I'm going through gas like crazy. Got the 50-mile alert on. I'm gonna have to switch off Starlink though. So hold on 1 second. Be right back. Let me know if we're back. I just had to switch off Starlink because we're walking away from the car. We're gonna walk in, guys. Are we back? Okay, good. We're gonna do see how this we can get. But this is sweet that we can get in. I had no idea you could get in. Only service animals are allowed here now. The activist one. Laura Musing, thank you. Laura, thank you so much. And BJ, thank you for sticking with Nancy. Yes, justice for all victims. All right, guys, we're in. We're in. We are in. Oh my gosh, we're going backstage. The gates are open. The gates are open, everybody. We are in the building where thoroughbred racing started. Those cranky old windows. Thank you so much. I had no idea we could go right in here. I had no idea. Imagine how many brewskis people have had up there. This is the winner's circle. Check this out. Check it out. The winner's circle, guys. This is the birthplace of American quarter horse racing. They're at the post. Get your bets in. So look at this. I guess the people could watch the horses walk in through here, go out to the racetrack. There is the track. So right here is where the actual first ever photo finish was invented, discovered, however you want to. They put cameras here so they could track. And this is exactly the spot right here. You have to Google when they closed. They closed, and then they opened, and then they closed again. But I'm trying to get Bob Baffert to come out here and throw a bid down and buy this sucker. Let's bring some horse racing back to Tucson, where it all started. I mean, look at this. Freaking cool windows. Got the grandstands up there. Thoroughbred racing. That's a really loud sound I'm hearing. We're gonna have to go out. And here's the winner's circle. Investigator by day, historian at night. Yeah, I do love history. This is where it all started, horse racing in America. They could still make it a soccer field and horse racing. When they're not horse racing, they could come out here and play soccer. But look at how cool it is up there. It's like those old stadium seating. You can look at some old pictures, I'm sure, on Google when this place was open, but there it is. We were in, guys. We were in. Had no idea we could get in. So we are heading back to the car. There it is. Bob Baffert, come save Rito Downs. He's the only one I think who has the passion, maybe, and the money. You got to have money, passion, and the money to save it. So I've got to find the car. Oh, look at those cute dogs. Cute dogs. Those padoodles, they call them. Golden doodles, are they? So many doodles. Don't know what it is. Yeah, everybody has the doodles out here. The doodle dogs. All right, 1 second, guys. It's gonna just cut out 1 second while I get back onto everything. The Starlink. 1 sec. All right, I am back. We are going to watch the end of the sunset. It looks like it's we kind of saw it earlier. So, kind of saw it earlier. All right, everybody, we're gonna do a little cruise back. We're gonna cruise on out of here. I don't know why there's a bunch of tents set up here randomly. It's kind of interesting though. What's happening here? I've never seen tents. Oh wow, it's an organization. Can I interview you real quick? With that accent, I think you would be. Can I ask you a couple things? Oh no, I do. I'm a YouTuber.
Oh, you're a YouTuber.
Yep, we do. I go around and we were checking out because did you know that this was the first American park in America?
The problem is I'm not allowed to speak for the organization. That's a bit of a
Oh no,
problem. The small
just tell me what you guys are doing. This is awesome.
AJ can do more. He's the captain here
AJ.
of the station.
AJ,
RJ.
RJ, Damien, 857 Tucson.
857 Tucson.
Yep, you got about 1,700 people watching right now.
Oh hell yeah! Nice.
So I was driving by because this is the first racetrack for horse racing ever.
Oh okay.
So I was kind of doing that. Also covering the Nancy Guthrie case, if you've heard about that.
Right. Yeah.
But then I see you guys. This is awesome. You guys have a whole tent, and what are you guys doing out here?
So this is the Arizona Monster 300. It's a 300-mile foot race through Arizona. They start in Superior. They take the AZT, they summit Mount Lemon, come down at Catalina, hop on the bike path for 40 miles. And then they take the bike path 40 miles down to Valencia, hop on road for 2 miles, and then take the AZT down to Patagonia.
Wow.
So this is mile 170 for them. Yeah, so everybody here, him, I think he's gone 170.
So these guys are resting now. They've been cruising all day.
Yep.
On the bikes. How you feeling?
I'm very good. I'm just a volunteer. I'm just filling up 8 stations.
Yeah.
Going now to Catalina.
Where are you from?
I'm German, but I live in Switzerland.
Oh.
So I've been here like 6 races in a row now.
Oh.
Always coming volunteer, then running.
What city, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm living in Zurich now.
No, I mean in Germany. What?
Oh, I came from Hagen. It's next to Dortmund. Western part.
Okay. I have family in Karlsruhe.
Oh yeah, I was living close to that. I was
Oh yeah.
next to Pforzheim. So Karlsruhe has just been around the corner.
Nice
Park in the city.
Awesome. So you're volunteering. You're just helping, but so it's a bike race. You said foot race.
Yeah.
Only foot race.
Running that.
So it's up hills and.
Yeah. 44,000 feet of elevation gain.
44,000
feet. Yeah.
Awesome.
304 miles. I think first place is probably going to finish in tonight. He's already down in Patagonia.
Really?
Yeah, so we're
And who's that? What's his name?
Michael McKnight.
Michael McKnight.
Great ultra runner. Yeah.
Give him a shout. Is he backing up? Are we in his way?
Might be backing up. Oh yeah. You can get through. Yeah. Michael McKnight. He's the king of 200s, king of 200-mile races.
All right, tag
Yeah.
Michael McKnight.
Yep.
Tell him good job because it sounds like he's gonna win it.
Yeah, he's gonna win it
Okay.
for sure, unless something catastrophic happens, but I doubt it.
So RJ, what was the name of the organization or the
So Destination Trail runs this. They
Destination Trail?
They run 3 200-mile races in America: Moab, Tahoe, and Bigfoot. And now last year they added the Arizona Monster 300. So I mean, next year might be a little bit shorter, but
Do they win money or is it just for
no, well, Michael McKnight is a pro runner, so he's not winning money from this race, but he has sponsors.
sponsors?
Yeah, so he's making money somehow.
Okay.
For sure.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it up here because I want to get you guys back.
Oh,
I
yeah,
need.
dude.
How many miles total are they running?
304 miles.
304 miles, and this is uphill, downhill.
Yep.
Wow.
The shittiest trail on Mount Lemon you can think of.
Really?
Go up.
On the backside of Mount Lemon.
You come up the backside, come down the front side,
So
down on Catalina over there. Yeah.
wow. So these runners, extreme runners, they come down this mountain here. Let's check their European driving skills. They got the Autobahn. He knows how to drive. They got the Autobahn in Germany.
What's going on over here? Soccer game?
Yeah, it looks like soccer. So 300 miles. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. They go up this mountain, up the backside. Then they come down. Then they drive. We're going to get him flyers if he wants them. Then they come down near Nancy's house. Nancy Guthrie's house.
Yeah.
Can I give you a flyer or two to hand out in case you want to put it up in your break room or whatever?
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome that you guys are doing this. Shout out, guys. Good luck. Yeah, if you want to follow on the YouTube, 857 Tucson.
Of course, yeah, for sure. I think I've seen some of your stuff, man.
Oh, you have?
I'm from Tucson, yeah.
You're from Tucson.
Yeah, I'm from Tucson. A lot of these guys aren't from Tucson, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we're just out here advocating for keeping her awareness going. But
Yeah, for sure.
you guys gonna be out here? Maybe I'll stop by and bring something.
I'll be here till Tuesday at 10. So the cutoff is Tuesday at 10 p.m. So all the runners got to be here at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. If they're here at 10:05, they can't leave this aid station. They're cut off from the race, unfortunately. So they got to be here at 10 a.m.
Well, shout out Michael McKnight.
Yep.
Is he okay?
Congrats, McKnight.
Is he just is resting?
He's resting. He's going through it right now.
Oh, right.
This is mile 173, like I said. So yeah.
173 miles
and
they ran. It's only running.
Right. So in the next aid station, once he leaves this, he has 22 miles till he gets another aid station like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22 miles.
This is endurance
Yep.
stuff. And they sleep here in these tents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are fucking crazy, dude.
No, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
Yes, sir. It's nice
Thank
meeting
you.
dude. Really appreciate it.
RJ.
Yes, sir.
All right,
What's your name?
everyone. Damien.
Damien. Nice
Yep.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. I'll see you around.
Yeah. Join the channel.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Tell
sir.
them, say hey, it's RJ from the running crew. All right, guys.
Have a
Later. All right, we're out of here, guys. 173 miles they're at of 300. He got a flyer. He got a flyer. $300 miles. And it's not just a flat road. These people are running 300 miles up a mountain. See that mountain in front of you? They go up the backside, then they come down the front side, and then they come down kind of where Nancy's house is. He said they come through Catalina foothills. He said one guy's already almost finished, and the rest are still here at mile 173. I mean, that's just crazy. 300 miles. And then they go up to Mount Lemon where it's like 7,000 square miles up. There was one guy that was laying down right there. He was like very struggling bad. he looked like. I felt bad for him. RJ, cool dude. We met the German from Germany. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have 1 mile would be tough, right? Like for me to go out, run 1 mile, I would be puffing and puffing. And these guys are doing 300. One guy's already, Michael McKnight, I guess he's a pro runner. He's about to win the race. Driving, yeah, driving. I mean, they're running. They're running 300 miles, 303 miles, I think, to be exact. But it's not just like a marathon where people are running on the roads. These people, it's extreme running. They're running in the mountains. So they basically start on the other side of Mount Lemmon. They come up the mountain, then they come down the mountain, and then they end right here where they're sleeping in the parking lot. And then they start again tomorrow where they run another 24 miles. Which it seems like the guy, Michael Knight, he's already almost done. These people are still back at mile 173. They still have, another 130 miles to go. Shout out Michael McKnight. He's already in Patagonia. I forgot the name of it though. It was like Arizona something. Yeah, somebody said they couldn't have taken Nancy. That website has all 3 races. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Maybe come back by and bring them some something from Tucson or something. I don't know. Trying to think of something they would need. No, that's what I'm saying. Imagine that MKO 300 miles. At 1 mile I would be like just completely winded. That's the cool thing though, is when people are watching and then they go Google like whatever we're watching. That's what I think is cool. It's like as much as I'm here telling a story, like people are interested, they go look up the race. Maybe Michael McKnight gets some new followers. it's interactive in that way where you would have never known this race was going on if we didn't stop and talk to him and find out what the heck's going on. We stop and talk to him, give him a flyer. Now you guys go follow his page. Maybe he inspires you to go run. I don't know. It's just cool. I like the interaction of people coming back and going, hey, I just looked that up. I just looked up the racetrack. I just looked up that race. That's what's great about YouTube community versus the media, the big media. We're the underdog, obviously, but we also really care about educating our community. At least I do, as far as history, current events, but also getting the inside scoop from the person that's running it or whoever's in charge. The media, they got to send 10 emails and go, okay, we got the meeting. We got to meet them there at 3 p.m. They spend 20 minutes talking about what the interview is going to be about, and then they do a 10-second interview with the guy. You don't find anything about it other than, not saying all of them, but it's the great thing about YouTubers, and I do it too. I'll watch them and history, and all of a sudden I'm on Google looking something. It's cool. Yeah, my window got dirty today. I just cleaned it this morning. I might have to do a car wash on this deal. It's very blurry. Thank you so much, Murky. Murky, check FB message. I made a new English. Okay, thank you, Murky. I gotta get my windows fixed or cleaned tomorrow. This is as soon as the lights hit. Yeah, the court is playing over the scanner right now, guys. It's be fixed here shortly. You guys are watching court. Shout out to all the court watchers and the scanner watchers. I will fix that shortly. Thank you so much. Got to see who that was. I saw a super sticker. You'll get a red light. I can see who it is, but I can't see. Thank you. Appreciate it. We are on the drive home right now. Another day. Be honest, I didn't have as much energy for whatever reason. I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. I just didn't have that energy. Um Maybe you could call it the Monday blues. I don't know. I mean, I was happy. It's just I should have got more done, I think, with the flyers and uh just got more focused on, okay, I'm going here, I'm going there, like I was that one day. I hit all the wards. So maybe tomorrow I'll have a better plan of action, better time management. But maybe just was meant to be that today. I don't know what it was. So apologize if anyone I know people were saying, go hand out more flyers, go. So that is kind of maybe I didn't have it, the energy for whatever reason. The Monday blues. But I am going to get a scooter, it looks like. I just got the email from you about the race guy in the Germany, but I didn't read the whole thing. I will respond to that when I get home. It was a great day. Yeah, it really was a great day. Maybe I'm being a little critical on myself because I feel like I didn't hit enough places with the flyers. But I am planning on bringing those flyers to the mayor's office this week. The mayor, and I apologize, I still haven't been able to see who sent that super. Hopefully it doesn't go away. I want to get those to the mayor. Maybe she'll post it up on her social media. $5.30. I can't see the first part of it, but it's $5.30. Thank you, $5.30 for the super. Appreciate it. I just can't see the first part of the name. We are kind of heading back to the city through a different way. You guys have heard River Road. We're on River Road right now. You can see it's very windy. It's great. No traffic. Loving it. I'm missing the chat, guys. Well, I'm driving, so I know some people. I just saw 857. I missed it. Shout out RJ. Remember RJ? We just met RJ. I told him to join the channel. He actually said he see my channel. So he might already be a follower. Shout out to all the people who came into the chat today. Everybody who helped out with super stickers and chats. And the positive support. I mean, the comments that people are just so supportive. I mean, it does not go unnoticed. I mean, it's really, it gives me energy to say, you know, I'm out here doing number one, what I have passion about, bringing awareness, advocacy. A little bit of activism in between here and there. Now, I did see some thunder. We might be getting rain. It looks like to the left up here. I don't know if it's going to happen while we're on stream, but it looks like there's a storm a brewing. Is it a full moon? I don't think it's a full moon, is it? Where am I headed? We are heading for the closing, the end day of the day. We are closing her out down here. Full moon was 331 is a blue moon. Thank you, 101. All the mods. It is a full moon tonight. I didn't look like a full moon, but I'm not denying it. Check Brian Hinton today walking the desert terrain. I will read that or watch that. Thank you. Woman attempts to take Thank you, Laura. Yeah, driving, I love driving. To me, it's relaxing. I don't have a problem driving hours and hours. Thank you, 007. Thank you, mods. You're all just great. Thank you. I agree. 100%. Like I said, without the great mods, this channel would not be, it would be a, I don't even know what it would be. Can't even imagine. I tried to think about it. Woo! I probably would have quit already. I probably would have just said, you know what, I'm done with this channel if I didn't have mods. But nope. A dumpster fire mist. Yeah. Thank you, 007. Thank you, Red. One day at a time. I'm learning a lot. You guys are helping me along the way. Tomorrow's a new day, new hope. Maybe we get some leads. Uh, uh, Thank you, MK 007. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. Thank you again, Kimberly. Kimberly MK. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Signing off for the night. Another day filled with adventure, hope, keeping the stories alive for all victims, such as Nancy Guthrie, Holly Dasso. We're going to be working on bringing more awareness for Holly Dasso as well. I have people working on it out of their own time because they want to share what they're finding out about these cases. I only know what I know, but there's people out there that are a lot smarter than me. They've been doing this a lot longer. They're crime sleuths. They know what the heck they're talking about. They know how to look up stuff, investigate, and then I'm here to just support. So thank you guys, everybody who gave the super stickers, the super chats, helping out. Well, I'm gonna get a scooter tomorrow so we can scoot in there without getting in trouble or having the sheriffs called on us for parking. Try to keep positive energy flowing, no drama. That's going to be my wish for tomorrow. That's about it, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good night from Northern Virginia. Good night. Have a good dinner. Yes, I'm gonna try to get something better than a TV dinner tonight. Go D-backs. He says go Giants. All right. Yellow hearts I saw. Thank you, mods. Jeff, Christina, everybody. 101. Lorraine. I'm not going to miss them all, but I'm going to, everybody, thank you. So we'll see you tomorrow. Casa, thank you for the supers as well. Everybody. I'm going to check the emails when I get home, my DMs as well. Gonna go hungry man. Yeah. Mason's mom, thank you again. Have a good night. Jeff's or Christine, have a good night. I must hit the sack. Tomorrow is the last day for the month. Birthday celebration. Christine, give her more happy birthdays. Anyway, guys, sleep good. Have a relaxing night. I'll be in the chat later, in the court chat, in the scanner chat. Enjoy your night. I'll catch you guys in the morning, and sleep good. Peace and love.